Hello and welcome back. This is Joe. We're just going to do the May Scrawler Box Scrawler Challenge today. Just a quick reminder of what we got. We had watercolour paper. We had the paperless watercolours, or the panless watercolours are on paper. Paintbrush, mechanical pencil, putty eraser, scrawler zine, featured artist, sticker, sweets somewhere else, and the scrawler challenge. So today's scrawler challenge is flowing. This month's scrawler challenge even is flowing figures. So let's create a bit of space. I've already stuck down some watercolour paper onto my drawing board. I've got 2 lots of water, and I have got my idea. I've also, with the panless watercolours, I've cut them down and put them onto some watercolour paper, just because it was so, with lots of different bits of watercolour everywhere, papers everywhere, it was just too much. I've got the colours here that I swatched before to help me out. So the idea for my flowing figures is based on this, from a Texas-based artist called Gil Bruvel, and he's done like a stainless steel figure. It's like ribbons. I really liked it, so I'm going to kind of do something similar, but with paint, with the watercolours. Now, I'm not the greatest at figures, as you can tell from my little sketch, but we shall see how we go. So I apologise in advance for the state of this outcome, but yeah, off we go. So, first thing, using the mechanical pencil, I'm literally just going to put an outline for a figure down, and I'm going to do it very lightly. Put some key features in. That's not right. And for this I'm going to use the eraser that comes with the mechanical pencil as it winds up, which I didn't show in the unboxing because I didn't work it out like everyone else did. And I apologise if I sound a bit bunged up. I have had awful hay fever at the moment. And it's been a very warm day, and the hay fever is not good. Right, that is literally all I'm going to do for my drawing, because I want to use mostly the paint to create the ribbons. Obviously I will try and find all of Gil's information and put it in the description if you want to check him out. So let's see, what colour shall we go for first? I'm wondering about blocking in. No, I'm going to leave the features till last and just start with the ribbons. And I think I don't really need a colour order, it's just how I feel about it. Just need to make it as flowing as possible. So I think I'm going to start with the turquoise blue, which is here. You don't need a lot of pigment. Let's see how we go. Using the shade. That's so nice. I like the pigments on these. I like the brush as well, because you can do very fine as well as thick strokes. I'll get a cloth. Alright, what Let's try and do some contrasting colours. So I haven't tried mixing these. So let's just see if we can get... Well, red, blue is orange, is its contrasting colour. I need a bit of yellow. And let's try the Jack red. That's not really working. Get some more. Yeah, that's quite nice. Orangey colour. That's kind of muddied it a bit there, like going over when it's not dry. See if we can smooth it out a bit. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's almost a greeny colour between them. Alright, maybe we should go into the green. So I'm going to use peacock blue, which is actually green. Seriously. A bit more pigment in there, I think. Too watery. And I'm kind of going with the whole surrealism bit part as well for this, because that was mentioned in the Scrawler zine. So green's complementary colour is red. So I'm going to go with the alizarin red. I realise I'm going over some of the features, but I'll sort that out afterwards. A bit more, again, pigment. Right, next is going to be the yellow. We've only got one yellow, so that's the gambled yellow, which is here. So it's going to kind of mix to make orange as well. Definitely need more pigment. This was such a strong yellow. I think I've got too much water. I'm going to try and just pick up as much pigment as possible without water. Or a tiny bit of water. I think it's hard because they run out of pigment in certain areas really quickly. There we go, that's much better. That might have been the problem with the alizarin red as well. And obviously yellow's complementary colour is purple, and we've got the heliotrope here, which is a nice rich purple. I'll remind you it's that one there. Oh, that's kind of bled in quite well, nicely. I don't mind it bleeding, I think that's going to add to it somehow. Right, so we've got this little area here. I'll use something different. Let's try some Alice blue. Doesn't even have to be kind of, just make sure some of the features remain so we know it's a figure. Let's see if I can reactivate orange. Yeah. Because I'm quite liking the complementary colour thing that I've been doing. Now I feel like I've got loads of empty space here, so I might do some more kind of curls around some of the different colours. So let's go to Arlie's Opera. I'm trying to think now what to do. Might try and do some finer lines. Make it fade out a bit. Go back to yellow. So that's already kind of started to flow out. The heliotrope. I'm not making these too close together. I'm just, so it might kind of feel like it's all coming in from different angles. So we use this. What did we use? Oh, there's one of the reds. I think it was the Liserine Wet. If not, doesn't really matter. We've got blue. I'm actually kind of quite having a nice time just playing with the colours. I think because I'm not very good at figures, I'm not that worried. That was the Alice blue, wasn't it? I want more of this orange. It's not really reactivating. I don't think they do very well. Also, kind of the flow is coming when the water mixes the colours together. Yeah, let's make up a bit more orange. Right, I'm going to leave that for the colours now. I think I'm going to have to let it dry a little bit. And I need to work out how I'm going to do these features. I'm wondering about just penciling them in. See, normally I would use a fine liner, don't think that's going to cut it. Although it is dry and they don't reactivate. Let's have a go. We've got the neutral tin. I wonder... Let's have a play quickly. I know it's the back of the paper. We see how dark we can make the neutral tin. I can make the eyes stand out. Nose, stay out one. And mouth. Yeah, I could do that, I think. Do I do an ear? Yeah, I think we do. Alright, let me see if I can get it to work. Here's a good thing about this brush, it is really good to do both detail and the big strokes as well. It's going to kind of merge into the purple nose. Didn't plan that so well. Let's go back over, add some more pigment in. Yeah, like I said, me and figures, I'm not very good at drawing faces and people. Go in. It's kind of going off, maybe, round, with, yeah, quite like that. Yeah, it's not bad. Not perfect, but not bad at all. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it, because you can overdo things. Quick little signature, because you know, never know. Right, I haven't used the putty eraser. I don't get on very well with them, and I didn't practice with it, so I left it out. Didn't really need it anyway, because the pigments coloured my pencil lines. What to say about the materials? Paper is lovely. I love the pigments of the colours. I just don't find it very easy to use. So I know I'm not alone in this. Storage wise as well, we could really have done with something to store them in. Like a tin or something, because they just are so messy. But other than that, I mean, it's a good selection of colours on the whole. I mean, maybe a bit more choice with the yellows, and I mean 3 reds, 1 yellow seems a bit over the top, but otherwise pretty good. Obviously you don't need a white, it's watercolour. Maybe a black would have been quite nice, because neutral tint it's okay, but yeah, it's not quite what I want. But other than that, yeah, good set of supplies again. This is going to be a firm favourite, the mechanical pencil, little clicky on the side. It's not too weighty either, and this is just class. So yeah, that is it for today. That is the video complete. Please like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I will put all the details in the description. I will find Gil's information, put that in the description. So yeah, until next time, thank you for watching. Goodbye. Okay, hi again. This is Joe. So an add-on to the last video, the video, I didn't like the end result from that video. It just looks messy. It didn't dry properly. So I've had another go in my time. And this is what I've come up with, and I'm much happier with it. I've left the eye on show. I haven't used the neutral tint to bring out the highlights. I have just used the pencil, and I'm much happier with it. So there you go, that is the final piece. And I will see you next time for another video. Take care.